If you're like most real estate agents out there, you're wanting to get those free organic leads coming to you every month with $0 in ad spend. But SEO can be a complicated process, especially if you're in a high competition market. So what I want to show you today is some great WordPress tools that you can use to help you increase your SEO, help you increase your ranking on Google, Google Business Profile, YouTube, wherever SEO is present, and to make sure that you're doing it right. So what I'm going to do is share my screen, show you some great tools that you can use that are free that will help you rank and dominate your local market. So if you want to learn more, keep watching. Hey everybody, it's me, Jacob Shireman, your real estate marketing expert. I have over 17 years of marketing experience specializing in web design and SEO, and I take that experience to help you grow your real estate business. So if you want to see more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release new training. And if you want to get all of my resources, training, courses, and coaching for free and no extra costs are split to you, take a look at partnering with me at eXp Realty inside the Agent Wolf Pack. And there's a link below where you can book a one-on-one call with me to learn more. So let's dive into today's topic. All right, so today we're going to talk about what tools you can use, especially in WordPress, that are free to help you with your ranking. Now, remember, we've talked about this before. SEO is an ongoing thing. It's not something you can just set up and forget. I get that a lot with clients that are like, hey, can you just optimize my website one time? Can you just optimize my Google Business Profile one time? And they think that's magically going to make them appear. Remember, just like social media, you got to constantly be posting to get seen. And the reason why is Google's algorithm wants you to constantly be adding content to your website so that it knows that your website is up to date, it's relevant, and there's no outdated material. Because remember, Google's the largest search engine in the world, with YouTube being second largest search engine, and they're going to want to hold that integrity, especially for Google Business Profile. So they want to make sure that what content you're showing on your website aligns with what people are searching for. So this is a great thing because you've heard me say it before, SEO drives 1,000% more traffic than organic social media. So what we want to do is make sure that we are finding people organically, because it's going to use that pull marketing to help us rank and to help us build credibility and to help us have a warm lead that's coming in, because leads that come in organically are warmer than something that comes straight out of an ad. Because essentially when you're running Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, you're basically just cold calling people, okay? So there's really no difference there for me in that. So I find people that reach out to me organically, they already know how I talk, they've already read my content, they have a trust factor there, they read my reviews on Google Business Profile. And so that's something that we want to enhance and get found for, but it can take a long time. The average rate of return for SEO, if you're paying for it, a professional like myself, is usually about 4.7 months. So I always tell people a good 5 or 6 months, because it depends on the competition in your area, but it's something you need to be doing on an ongoing basis. So what I want to do is share my screen and show you a couple tools that I use inside of WordPress. And there's similar things that you can do on, if you're using like a kvCORE IDX website, you're going to have a little more limited SEO things that you can do versus having your own WordPress site. And I've done tons of videos on how to create your own branded website. You can also reach out to us. We do custom websites. We even have coaching programs for it. So go check those out below. Book a consultation. If you don't know what you need, we can take a look at your current marketing plan. So those links are below. But what I want to show you is what we use with our clients and what I use with my websites that help me get a better picture of ranking, that kind of shows me in the moment how my SEO is on that page. Are there any improvements that I need to make, especially when adding blog posts and things like that? So I'm going to break those down. We're going to go over some on-page SEO things that you can do to help your website and even your Google Business Profile rank better. So if you're ready to see that, let's dive in. All right, so the first plugin I want to show you is the all-in-one SEO plugin. This is what I use for me, my clients. There is another plugin out there, Yoast, which we'll go over. I just like this one. I like the interface better. And if you decide not to use the free version and go for the paid version, I feel like their pricing is a little better. Right now, I think they're doing like 50% off, or actually even more than 50% off. So you can go join them. You can see the different things on there. Basically, these are more expensive because you can use it up onto 3 websites, 10 websites, 100 websites. So if you just have one website, that's pretty much all you need. However, you could just do the free version. I tend to use the free versions because I just need it to do what I need it to do, and I know what I'm doing, so that makes it easier for me. So I would start out with the free version first. It's not going to help you that much by upgrading. You still need to know what you're doing, and that's what we're going to go over in these series of videos. So in order to install it, you would just go to add plugins, and I'm just using a clean installation. I'm not using any of my real estate website systems or anything like that. I just want to show you on a clean installation. So it will look a little different from everybody, depending on what theme you're using, but just go to plugins, and then we're going to say search plugins. So just type in all-in-one. All-in-one makes a great suite of products. I also use the all-in-one WP migration to back up my website and import things as well. So go here, all-in-one SEO, and you'll see it. That's the icon. Click install now. It'll install, and then once it finishes installing, you'll say activate. And then we'll notice it appear here on our left admin panel. Now, if this is your first time installing it, it's going to go through a setup wizard. We'll kind of go through it. You can say, let's get started. Select your type of website. Is it a blog, a news channel, a small office, a small offline business? So this would be like a location, online store, corporation, portfolio. I just always leave it as blog because essentially I'm wanting to do organic SEO. So just leave it like that. Now, you can do a template for the home title page, site title, separator, and then your tagline. So this would be what is in your general settings on how you name the site and what the description of the site is. I generally just leave this alone. You can do it however you want because you're going to have control on each individual page. So this is really not really that necessary. Okay. Now, additional site information, person or organization. So I tend to do the organization as well. You can say your organization name, and you could say like Jacob Shireman, Houston Realtor. You could put your phone number if you want to. Okay. Contact type, is this billing support, customer support, reservation sales, technical support. You can choose that. You can say manually enter type, real estate services. You can upload your logo, your default share logo. So this is what will be shared when you go, if you notice when you go into Facebook and you paste a page, and usually it has an image, this would be the image there. You can add your social media profiles as well. You can add all of them. I would go add those as well. Then do save and continue. And then it's going to show you all the stuff it does and then what the pro stuff is for. Okay. Like I said, start off now with the free version. You don't always have to keep signing up for all these things. However, you will be fine with just this for now. This is just to help you get started as well. Okay. So we'll say save and continue, and it's going to try to upsell you, which is fine. And then you're going to say include all post types. I usually don't include all post types. Depending on how many you have, you just want to include them. Like if you're using my real estate website and sales funnel systems, testimonials will be one, properties will be one. You definitely want to include them. If you include attachments, it's going to be all of your media. So make sure you have a good title and alt description for those as well, because these will go in your sitemap. And this is how Google will know what to crawl and how many pages you have on your sitemap. Does your website have multiple offers or authors? So you can select no. Redirect attachment pages. You can say yes if you want to. Save and continue. Putting your email address, all of that. You can choose to make all-in-one SEO better. You can say yes, count me in if you'd like. So you can say save and continue. Now, this is just the quick setup. See, it tried to get me to do that. So we'll just skip the step. I don't want to buy right now. Again, finish and go to the dashboard. Why I like this one, and obviously it's not going to show very well, is it's going to analyze your website. So all of your blog posts, your posts, you can see how things are rating. How are your pages doing? How are your posts doing? Is there any improvements that it's detecting? Okay. It says it's 84% excellent, which it's not because there's nothing on it. but you can go check all of these things. So I love this dashboard. You can dive into it. And plus there's all of these settings as well. So what I want to show you real quick is, and I'll do a more in-depth video on what to put on your pages. But if you were to go search for realtors near me, okay? And I were to look at websites. So let's look at HAR. This right here is the title of the page it's taking me to. So HAR Houston Real Estate Agent. So this is the title of the page, and this is the description of the page. Okay, same thing. HAR.com, Texas Real Estates, 248,488 homes for sale and rent. REMAX, find realtors, real estate agents, and brokers in Houston, Texas. Top real estate agents. So why are these used? One, this helps with SEO because now we got real estate agents in Houston, Texas. So we got some keywords in there. We got some keywords in the description. So it's bolding the ones that are kind of related to our search as well. So this does two things. Not only does this help with SEO, but it helps entice people to click on a page. So if you can give a good, clear description, not necessarily stuff it with a ton of keywords, but give it a good, clear description of the page to catch the person's interest, and then give a good description of what the page is about so they know, yep, this is the page I want, okay? So you could say, buy and sell real estate in Houston, Texas, okay? And then you can say, search our website to find the most up-to-date real estate listings in the Houston area, okay? So you would basically determine what your description and your title is going to be based on the keywords and what that page is about. But so how do we accomplish this where Google knows to do the title and the description? So this would be what we call the meta title. These are meta tags that go behind the scripting. And then this is a description. So one way that we can accomplish that on our page is by doing the SEO. So depending on what theme you're using, it will look a little different. If you're using just the basic editor that WordPress has, you'll come over here to all-in-one SEO, and then you can edit all of these things as well. So if you come over here, you can change the URLs. So you come over here to general, you can edit the snippet, okay? And then you would come in here and change the page title. So you could say something like, buy and sell real estate Houston, Texas realtors, whatever you want. And we'll go over what are more appropriate titles. This is just an example. And then page content is important. So one thing to notice with your titles, you want to use 60 characters max. And remember, spaces do count as characters. And the reason why is if you go over 60 characters, it will cut it off. And let me see if I can find a good example. But if you have too many characters, it'll do the ... Okay. And it doesn't mean that Google's not going to read the whole thing. It's just you're competing for valuable real estate. This is only so wide. So anything after that will get the ... That doesn't fit in that space. Same thing here with meta description. You can get up to 160 characters. You can say search our real estate website for the most up-to-date listings in the Houston So put whatever you want. I try to do about 140 characters. And then with this, I try to stay around 40 to 50. It just looks nicer and it's not overwhelming. But this is how you would do your description. So if I were to save this, okay. So exit out of there. So we updated our description. And I were to update this and then go back. Now, if I hover over here, I can see buy and sell real estate in Houston, Texas. Okay. So that's how you will edit those things. There's cornerstone content, which is a pro feature, but here's what you can do. Focus key phrase. You can say whatever your keyword is for that page that you want to rank for, you can let all-in-one SEO know that, hey, this is my target keyword. This is my top keyword I want to rank for. Put that in there, and it's going to tell you whether it finds it throughout the content, if you're using it too much, what's your language like. So if you want additional keywords that you want to rank for, you would have to upgrade to the pro version, but this will help you keep on track as well. So basic SEO. So here it tells me the meta description is too short. The content link, this is far below the recommended minimum of words. Are you using internal linkings? Internal linkings would be linking to other pages on your website. External linkings would be linking to other websites that are outside of your website, maybe to, if you're running an article or you want to link to a third-party website, that's what you would do. Title is good. Readability to errors. Images and video content. Paragraph link is good. Transition words. So remember, I'm just using the standard content. So it kind of guides you on how to write your content. And this is stuff you can even throw into ChatGPT to help you write. This is why I like all-in-one SEO, is because of these things. So in the next clip, I'm going to show you how to do Yoast SEO by Yoast. And it is a similar plugin, but I do like this one better. So you can use whichever one that you like. All right, so now let's go over SEO by Yoast. Now, one thing I wanted to show you in the last example is it will automatically install these. I always keep the broken link checker for SEO, but the Google Analytics for WordPress by Monster Insights and Opt-in Monster, I usually just delete these. It automatically installs them. Just delete them. Okay, so now we're going to install SEO by Yoast. So we're just going to type in Yoast SEO, and it should pop right up first. So this is what it looks like. You can say install now. And again, I'm just using a clean install of WordPress. So it says you installed it. Now it's going to do the same thing. It's going to have you go through like a configuration and see everything. So it'll say, let's start by running SEO data optimization. Means we'll scan your site and create a database with optimized SEO data. Okay. So you can say, go ahead and scan it. Mine, like I said, it's a clean install, so there's not going to be much on here, but I just want to get you familiar with the plugin. So site representation. So again, it's kind of similar. Are you organization or person? What's the website name? So we can say, real estate services, like J&M Realty Group. Organization name. So maybe we'll do this. J&M Realty Group. You can put your name there. And then here we can do Houston Realtors. Okay. Put your logo there. Then say save and continue. Okay. Now you can add your social media profiles. You can keep adding all the profiles. Okay. So I recommend doing that. You can sign up for free weekly tips if you want. You can share your site data. So basically that if anything breaks, it kind of shares with their team if there's bugs, and it helps them do that. If you don't want to, just click save and continue. And then you say finish configuration. So this was a lot shorter configuration than the other. And of course, they're going to rank you here. You can see their webinars. They got their products and all of those things if you want to go to premium. So let's go to your dashboard. Okay. And again, it's going to keep asking you to upgrade to Yoast Premium, all of that. We already did our first time configuration, as you can see right there. And then we're going to go over, so this would be the general tab. Now let's look at settings. So they do have a lot of articles and things like that to kind of teach you and to learn more, but you can kind of come over here to the site basics. You can create your website name, your website alternative name, your tagline, all of those, site representation. So this is kind of the things we've done. You can create, if you want to have your homepage to have a specific pattern. So these are variables. So site title, page, separator, tagline. You can insert a variable for, your description, the tagline, your post. You can create a template for the title. maybe the title of the post, the page, the separator, the site title. I probably would just do the title of the blog and then the meta description. You really can't do much there unless you added like another field. Same thing with pages. You can have a specific pattern for pages as well. And then how do you want things to appear on your social media? But that's a premium feature. And then how do you want your categories and tags to do? So all these create a separate page as well. Crawl optimization. Here is short links, remove all of those things. Breadcrumbs. This is what I want to get to. So they have, if you want to add breadcrumbs, it has the pattern for those as well. And basically, how do you want to handle, your archives, special pages, media pages, all of that. So go do those the way you like. I just want to show you the plugin. Again, they have all kinds of things. Now, this will integrate with other SEO tools like SEMrush as well. And so there's other tools. They have an academy, and then there is support if you need it. So same concept. If we want to edit the page, we're going to come over here, click on the page we want, and then we are going to do the same thing except for, all-in-one SEO. It will be that. So we have our featured image. We're going to say improve Yoast with SEO. You put in your focus key phrase. So that would be, homes in Richmond under 500,000, something like that. And here's your analysis, okay, telling you all of the problems that are wrong. And so you can fix these, okay? So, we have no outbound links. There's no images, key phrase length, no meta description length, text length, all of that. Internal links, we are good. Obviously, site title width, good job. And then, oops, that's a premium feature. Readability, this is sentence length, 28.6% of the sentences contain more than 20 words, which is more than the recommended maximum of 25%. Try shorting sentences because people don't like to read. So it's trying to keep people on your website. So if you're posting massive long sentences and paragraphs, break that up into easy to read. Okay. So again, you're just going to go through all of these, your search appearance. Okay. This is how to see on desktop, how to look like on mobile. And you can edit your page title there, and obviously your meta description as well. And you can actually edit them based on the desktop and mobile as well. Okay. And then once you have that, you'll just update your page like normal. And there you go. Now, one of the things that I didn't get to show you, and I think it's similar on Yoast as all-in-one SEO, they have the dashboards. Okay. So when you click over here, they usually have dashboards, and you can click on pages, and it's going to have kind of, your SEO score. Are you in the green? How's your readability score? So this page is green, and then number of outgoing internal links, external links. So it kind of gives you a summary of each page and what needs improvement. And all-in-one SEO does this similar thing. So this is a great way to kind of look at your pages and your blog posts to see what you need to improve on. So this is the basics of using this plugin, and you just decide which one you like best that works for you, and then get to optimizing your pages with on-page SEO like this. So Google and other search engines know exactly what your page is about, so it can push it to your target audience. All right, so I hope you found that information helpful. It's always my desire to give you something that can help you scale your real estate business and take away from this video today. So if you have any questions, drop those down in the comments below. If you need help getting your own custom branded real estate website, check out the packages that I have below. Book a one-on-one call. We even have an amazing coaching program for that will really help jumpstart, not only automate your business and get your SEO right with your website, your Google business profile, but we're going to coach you for 90 days on lead generation. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and see if you qualify for that coaching program below. And again, if you want to get my resources, training, coaching, and courses for free at no extra cost or split to you, plus get the entire value stack of what the Wolfpack has to offer, take a look at partnering with me. There's a link below where you can book a one-on-one call to learn more. Whether you're a new agent, a team, or a broker, we can help you. So take a look at that. and I'd love to show you more about that. And again, if you want to keep seeing content like this, you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, hit that notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next video.